What's up? My name is Ben Dunn, and we are back in Pennsylvania today. Boston was pretty cool, but it feels good to be back. I woke up at 5 today, got to the racetrack by 5:30, walked our 3 horses. We have 3 right now. I used to have 2, because one just came here from Harrisburg. If anyone's familiar with Penn National Racetrack, that's where we have a horse. Feels really good to be back. I was waking up really early in Boston, but I just feel like I wasn't being as productive there. I didn't really like the vibe there. Don't get me wrong, it's a great place, just not for me. I'm a working man at heart. I was raised by blue collar parents. I love physical labor. I love the grind. And in Boston, I saw one construction worker in the elevator, and dude was wearing Yeezys. I feel like everyone's it's a very materialistic city, and you kind of get looked at funny when you try to find the cheap alternative to something. It's hard to suggest let's get the cheap thing for dinner, let's cook at home. Everyone always wants to spend $100 whenever they get the chance, and me, I don't like spending money. I hate spending money. I was raised by a Jewish family. No one in my family spends money. Everyone just saves their shit. I mean, no one's really had money in my family, but when people get money, they don't really act rich. My dad, for example, grew up really poor, and so when he was younger and he couldn't afford food, he would go to the food bank or the soup kitchen, or just some establishment that sold soup. I'm not sure if it was the soup kitchen, but he would get a ton of saltine crackers, and because they were free, they're just next to the soup, you just grab them. So he would grab all the free saltine crackers, and he would mash them up into tiny little pieces, pour them in a bowl, and then pour milk over it. This was his cheap alternative to cereal, and he still does it. Dude has a second house now, and he still mashes up saltine crackers that he gets at Wawa for free. It's just the way that I was raised. Upon coming back home, I don't know, my parents weren't too happy with me, because they thought that I was gonna be gone. Boston was going to be kind of a step in the right direction towards moving out west. I was gonna go to Boston, save up a ton of money, and then move out west. But everything's too expensive out there. I was spending more than I was making, and I pulled out before it was too late. Because I probably would have gone broke there just because of the prices and the culture there. So now at home, I'm saving up money to move out west, which has always been the plan, and I want to accomplish that before June. Time's a ticking. You know how I've been saying 100% foot on the throttle till it fucking breaks? The throttle can only go so hard. Sometimes you have to put that bitch in sport. Get a couple more horsepower in there. Horsepower? How many watts is a horsepower? I'm not sure I don't know what the conversion is, or how they came up with that, but I'm pretty sure it's how much power I'm pretty sure it's based on the power output of the average horse. I might be completely wrong about that, but yeah, I got plenty of horses to go around. The more horsepower, the better. Horses are fucking dope, most anabolic animal on the planet. So yeah, we're back, basically, to sum up everything that I just said, back in PA, back on the grind. Wake up, horses, camera, film, edit, post, complete, repeat, sleep. No sleep, repeat. Grind. repeat. Lift, repeat. Every day, just doing the most out here. Now, into more business. Public service announcement. This is for most of you guys this doesn't apply to, I bet. But it's a week into January. What's the exact date? I think it's the 7th, right? Yeah, today is Saturday, January 7th. 1 week into January. Now, if you post a gym picture on your story, I've seen this more on, no offense if you're a girl watching this, but I've seen this more on the female side than the male side. If you post a picture of yourself in the gym, and you haven't already established yourself previously as a gym girl, it doesn't count. It takes 6 to 8 business weeks following New Year's to go from a resolutioner to a gym girl or a gym bro. I made a proposal on my Instagram story yesterday. By the way, if you're not following my Instagram, follow it, because I post my best one-liners on my Instagram story, and based on the replies and the DMs I get after posting it, I use those as jokes in my videos. So it's kind of like my trial runs. But anyways, I posted on my Instagram story. The last week of January should be hell week for the resolutioners. Imagine that. I need to find, if anyone's a resolutioner, you went to the gym for the first time on January 1st, let me put you through a hell week in the gym the last week of January. I do your diet. Your diet has to be locked in. No added sugar. You have to eat the same shit every day. It's gonna be hell. Drink 2 gallons of water a day. Fucking hell. Your workouts, 1,000,000 drop sets till you fucking puke. And then you get your formal gym bro certification after. How's that sound? Sounds like a pretty damn good reality TV show to me. But hey, to each their own, right? I spent so much time yesterday convincing my mom that YouTube is a real, like, viable business, or just social media in general, that you can make money on social media. And, like, I've literally had to send her, like, bank statements and just, like, screenshots of me receiving money from whatever, like, YouTube ad revenue, TikTok ad revenue, like, random shit from online, and she'll just never understand. Like, again, if you follow my Instagram story, I literally made a compilation of supportive comments to show to her, and it's just in one ear out the other. My parents are old school. They'd probably bend over backwards if I had a job working 12 hours a day at, like, a sawmill or something, like, or like welding. They really like just, like, what do you call it, trades? Yeah. If I went to trade school instead of college, that probably would have been, like, the best thing for making my parents proud of me. But gotta make yourself happy before you make your family happy. Don't get me wrong, like, you should make your family happy, but gotta make yourself happy first. I'll be honest, like, from man to man or man to woman, I fully broke down crying when, like, I just wasn't getting the support from her. She basically gave me, like, you have to, like, get a real career, you're not doing anything with your life, and, like, I fully broke down. I was like, I can't fucking, like, quit right now. I had, like, everything I ever wanted 2 years ago, and I'm not gonna let a few bad decisions that I made dictate the rest of my life. There's no reason why I can't live the life the way that I want to, or die trying, you know? And yeah, I broke down crying because I get more supportive comments from you guys who I've never even met in person. I'm literally sitting in a gym parking lot talking to myself, and there happens to be a camera that, due to modern technology, I can broadcast my message to whoever on the internet is willing to watch it and listen to me speak. And that's fucking awesome. But like, you guys every day read comments saying you're gonna make it, bro, like, keep going, you're inspiring as fuck. And then I go home and I get called a bum. So like, it's fucking tough. And the clock is ticking. I want to do the 10,000 calorie challenge tomorrow, or at least try doing it, just because it will get views. Like, money is not important at all. Another thing I posted on my Instagram story yesterday. Give me a 1-bedroom apartment, a used car, and a camera, and fucking watch me. Watch me. That's all I need. And it's not gonna take much to get there. I already have a camera. I have a used car. I just need a 1-bedroom apartment, or a 2-bedroom if I find someone that I'd like to live with. We're all gonna make it, bro. We're all gonna make it, or we're gonna die trying. I mean, in my eyes, I already made it in a way. I can make it even more. I've inspired at least one person to start going to the gym. I know the number's more, but I don't want to highball it. I inspired at least one person to go to the gym. And like, yeah, I made it in that sense. How many people can say that? If I die tomorrow, my YouTube videos will all be online, and they'll always be there for people to watch. My YouTube channel will be my legacy. And I say legacy with a grain of salt. Everyone has a legacy. Just not everyone has a good legacy. My YouTube channel will be my legacy. It's up to the work that I put in until the date of my death, how large or small my legacy will be. Long story short, the clock's a ticking. Sport mode, turbo boost, nitrous, fucking rev it up. To the moon, baby, to the fucking moon. Let's push some heavy ass weights. Yeah. Heavy ass circles. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Back.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. Was disconnecting from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. Oh, now it's the time to realign, reconnecting my foundation, reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my feet on solid ground. No more levitation. There was
post-workout today, instead of a movie recommendation, I'm going to be doing a book recommendation. We've got The Tipping Point by Malcolm Gladwell. Generally, anything written by Malcolm Gladwell is something definitely worth reading. He has such a way with words and an interesting take on psychology. You'll read about stuff that it'll make you think differently, basically. Basically, the tipping point it's all about exponential growth, whether it's the spread of a disease or the growth of a business or fashion trend. That's what the entire book is about. It's about how something goes from the ground level to breaking through. Basically, in other words, how something goes to the fucking moon. He talks about, like, the different types of people needed to, like, make a business grow like wildfire. There are 3 types of people in the business world that help a business grow. There are the connectors, aka, like, networkers, people who know a lot of people. There are, I think it's pronounced Maven or Mavin, but it basically means someone with a great amount of knowledge that if they say something, you always take their advice. Everyone has a friend like that. Maybe it's a friend when it comes to, like, fantasy football who knows everything. He'll read off 1,000 stats about why you should start Aaron Rodgers over Jalen Hurts or whatever. That was, oh my God, coming from Philly, that was a horrible example. Aaron Rodgers over Jalen Hurts. But anyways, that basically someone with a great bank of knowledge. And the third type of person is a salesman, someone who's good at persuading. Like, if I say use code Ben Dunn for this reason, and that reason, like, you use code Ben Dunn, someone who can sell shit. So yeah, very interesting book. If you want to get into Gladwell, they recommend that this is the first one that you read. My first Gladwell book was Outliers, which is an amazing book as well. I actually wrote my essay that got me into Penn State about Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. In that book, he talks about the 10,000 hour rule. If you put 10,000 hours into something, that's how long it takes to become an expert at it. And yeah, I wrote my college essay about the 10,000 hour rule and how I literally wrote about how I was going to put my 10,000 hours into fitness and I'd make it in the industry. And here I am. So, bang, there we go. There's some motivation for you. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Peace.